So about a year or two ago, I went on a trip to Spain with my school, and the trip was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. There were a few ups, there were a few downs. It was very, very hot, and we were staying in these plastic tents. So basically, what would happen is that it would trap the heat inside, and we would just be dying in the heat. None of us could go to sleep. I also lost my bag, and inside my bag was my phone, other valuables. All of my cash was inside of this, so I lost all of that cash. But luckily it was the last day, so I didn't really care, and I got a new phone. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. On this trip, I had almost drowned. So the point of the trip was supposed to be a water sports trip. We were supposed to go out onto the beach. And by the way, the beach, if you're in Spain and you're going to the beaches, just saying, some of them like to wear minimal clothes. But regardless, so we're in the beach and we start taking out these kayaks, and I'm like, okay, kayaking, this might be a bit of a strain. But I actually get the hang of it. And they soon start making us do challenges. Stuff like capsizing your kayak, going on top of it and riding it. But the first exercise was actually getting into the kayak when you were in the water, and that itself, it was so hard, I couldn't do it. It was a massive challenge. So what I ended up doing was I went into the kayak and we were told to capsize it and get on top of it. So I tipped it over and I'm stuck under the kayak. And I was just there for like, it felt like so long, but realistically it was like 5 or 6 seconds, and I was trapped under there, and I was thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna drown. And I was there, the water was filling up and it was getting into my lungs, and I'm like, that's it, it's over, I'm dead. And I'm not gonna lie, there was like this sort of calming, peaceful feeling, I guess. I don't know if that's normal. I guess I'm peaceful with my death, maybe, I don't know, but that's not my main point. So I'm there drowning, and I'm just saying, I'm so shook. I freeze up for like 2 seconds. And again, this feels like eternity to me. And then all of a sudden I come to my senses and I just quickly duck under and get my head out of the water. And at this point I'm alive and I'm so happy. And now I couldn't flip over the boat. And because I was so like, I couldn't swim. Well, I could swim, but I couldn't float. So they gave us these life jackets, and I'm just holding onto that for dear life. And anyway, I couldn't tip over the kayak again, so I get some of my friends, they helped me tip it over. I still couldn't get inside the kayak because I wasn't good enough. So I try and get into the kayak again, and I grab onto the edges to pull myself up, and bang, I'm stuck under again. This time I wasn't gonna drown because I had some more of my senses. So I came up and my friends helped me again, and they helped me actually get into the kayak. Fast forward a few hours later, we're still on the beach and we're going to take out some new boats. I have no idea what the boats are called, but we get onto it, and me and my friend, so there were like 2 people inside the boat. It was me and my friend. And so we go and take it out into the water, and on this water there are loads of like cruise ships and whatever, so keep that in mind. So we're rowing out and we're just like calm, peaceful, and then all of a sudden we see this massive cruise ship, and it's alright, it's cool, we waved there, and there were some people on the top that were just like waving back. And what happens was we lost control of the kayak. Or it wasn't a kayak, it was some type of special boat, no idea what it's called, but we lost control of it, and all of a sudden we're just drifting towards the cruise ship. So I just say to my friend, listen, we're dead. And then I don't know, we somehow both came to that mutual agreement that we're gonna die. So we weren't even trying at this point, we were just drifting towards the cruise ship, just awaiting our inevitable end. But eventually some speedboat comes by, I guess they were with the school. They came up and they tipped us over, and we had to keep rowing again. So yeah, I almost drowned, and then I got almost hit by a cruise ship. But all in all, the trip was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure if I was that cruise ship driver, I probably would have ran me over, considering how stupid I was because I drifted out so far. We just fully gave up. We gave up on life. Moral of the story, give up on life.
Oh,